Jimbo and Kyle take flight. 80s dreams on its delight. In the realm of black and white. Movies and TV flow through the stories we all know. Silver screen tales unfold in the magic they bestow. The tragedy of cinema, when memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most. Tragedy of cinema, where memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most.
All right, guys, this is Jimbo here, along with
Kyle.
We just wanted to take this opportunity to let everybody know that our good friend, and basically I called him the Podfather, Jerry Paulley, passed away Thanksgiving morning. I woke up on Thanksgiving Day, opened up Facebook, and it was the first thing I saw. So we wanted to take this opportunity to just share a little bit of thoughts and feelings of what Jerry meant to us. And I know Kyle came along a lot later in the podcast, basically about, I think, our second anniversary episode, maybe third. So I told Kyle, I said, I want to put something out there. We will be doing our It's a Wonderful Podcast Life Christmas episode, which if you go back and listen to, Jerry had always sent in something to be a part of that, and he was planning on doing it again this year. And Tim Mullins does a great job of editing, playing Santa Claus, and then he also did Krampus one year. So I told Tim, I messaged him, and I said, look, this year, instead of doing a Christmas episode, I'd like it just to be a Jerry tribute show.
That's a great idea.
And I had put it onto the Hillbilly Horror Stories Facebook page, that anybody that wanted to participate via audio clip or, and of course, this is Jerry right here making the sirens go by.
Yeah, exactly.
We haven't had one all day.
Cursing our podcast. That's very funny.
Leave it to Jerry to pull a trick like that. But we wanted to let the community be involved in it. We already started receiving some stuff, so I was going to pass along in our podcast feed that if you want to participate, you need to either send an email that we will read, or I'll have Kyle read or something, or an audio clip. You can forward it to the tragedyofcinema@gmail.com, or Tim Mullins, that's Mullins @gmail.com, to make sure that you get your spot on the special. I think it would mean everything to Jerry and Tracy. Also, there is a GoFundMe account that is set up for Tracy. We were trying to hit $10,000 for
medical expenses.
Right. Yeah. And last I looked, we were at like $10,700, so we had already went over the goal. So that is still out there if you want to contribute to that. You don't have to. Tracy went live last night. And she couldn't sleep, but she just wanted to say thanks to everybody that was praying for her and to keep the Hillbilly Horror Stories group going, which I told her, of course we will. You know, that's what we do. But Jerry was a very special guy. Like, when I first got into podcasting, I had no clue. Like, I didn't even know what I needed. But I messaged, and I'll go into further detail in our Christmas episode about this, but, I messaged him. I met with him and Tracy. And the first host, which never even made the podcast with me, we took him to Texas Roadhouse and had a good time. And he let me in on a little bit of stuff of what I needed to create the podcast. And then to have him, he messaged me one day. He said, "Hey, are you interested in being in a live show?" And he's like, "I'm looking to come up to Indy and do a live show." So I actually helped him search out several places in the Indianapolis area. And the first live show I went to, I actually took my table and a couple of chairs, and that was with him and Justin Rimmel from Mysterious Circumstances and Shane Waters. It was definitely an eye-opening experience of the podcasting world. But once you met Jerry, he always made you feel like you were just part of the family. He was like a friend that you had never met, but he was just like you'd known him your whole life.
He was incredibly generous with his time and kindness, for sure.
Right, and I know Kyle's like, I didn't really know him like you did, and I said, that's fine, Kyle. I said, I'll talk. You just sit here, if you want.
Yeah, I told Jimbo before we podcast, like I feel a little bit insecure just because I didn't know him nearly as well as Jimbo did, and but I came much later, and but yeah, in general, my thoughts on him were incredibly positive. Obviously, I owe a lot to him for the fact that like you started your podcast because of him. So my part in this would not be would not have been possible without him influencing you. So in that sense, I'm incredibly thankful for him. I've seen a lot of great movies because of him now.
Right. And and it's not just my podcast. There's been let's say there was Hillbilly Horror House with Tim Mullins, which is now going over to 41 Studios, which is creating Solo the podcast. You have Leslie Sphere's Because I Want to Know podcast that came out of this. You have Middle Aged and Creeped Out. I know he helped Todd, Sean, and Nate get going to. You have the Evil Never Dies podcast that came out of this. So he basically took his legacy and he branched it out to look at all these other new podcasts and friends that we have made because of him.
He gave people platforms to express themselves. He got people out of their shells. So he was a big part of that. Sure.
And everything he did with like the suicide prevention hotline number every week. Just taking the time to talk to anybody that needed to talk to him. He would always message you back, no matter when you messaged him. He would always get back with you. If not right away, it was less than an hour.
All right.
But I know he's helped a lot of people with like their suicide thoughts and tendencies, and then also, he's thinking the civil servants and the war people serving around the world, whatever country they represented. So, but what he built out of an idea in his mind, look at the legacy that he created in just like, 9 years now. So
all the more reason he'll be deeply missed.
Right. So I'll write something up for our Christmas episode. If Kyle wants to put anything in, he can. I know he didn't really know him, so be on the lookout for that. Jerry, we're going to miss you. You leave a big hole to fill, but we're all going to be there for Tracy and your family if they ever need anything. So, but we just wanted to come on and share our condolences and thoughts and prayers for you. Kyle, any last parting words or anything?
No, I think you summed it up really nicely, Jimbo.
All right. Love you, Jerry. Love you, Tracy.
Yep,
and
love you
guys. That being said, this tribute's coming to a close, and that's a wrap.
And cut.
The tragedy of cinema, where memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most. The tragedy of cinema, where memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most. Those we love the most. The tragedy of cinema, where memories shimmer. Join us as we toast to the tales we love the most. To the tales we love the most.